You missed that, right? You weren't watching.
Can you ask you to hold? You have to hold
You
it
got the
this way.
Donna Summer
Okay.
calling
It's
you?
recording.
It's recording right now.
Okay, good.
Okay, now.
See the dog on the dog?
The comic Lee Sachs, he's going to hit, and then we're going to close it out with Jason Candler, his jazz band. And looks like Ekiani did the job. Ekiani, you made the sun come out. You did it. You're the first one. Congratulations. The spirits listen to this woman. Okay, now we have a guy's going to explain the psychopathologies of everyday life. Lee Sachs.
Go, Lee!
How's everybody doing?
All right, Lee!
Yeah, all right. I'm going to make it rain, so much for that. Thanks, Ekiani, whatever, I don't know. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to Lower East Side Festival. My name's Lee Sachs. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about user experience. See, I'm working on a monologue about my life as a creative artist in corporate America. I'm not sure anybody has any experience with that, but I do. Anyway, I'm in technology, working on the internet stuff. And anybody know the internet? Internet people here? Yeah, okay, good. Thanks. My one friend, he raises his hand. Everybody else is like, why is he asking me about the internet? So, okay, I do this thing called user experience. User experience is like it's one of those terms you hear about, like search engine optimization, that nobody really understands. But user experience, let me explain to you. It's something that everybody does all the time. You don't even realize you're doing it. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're at work, and you've already been to that cubified office pantry and wound up in some small talk about the heat or the rain or the snow or the wind or some meteorological meaninglessness. And now you're back at your desk and you haven't checked personal email in like 2 minutes. And you get an email from a friend who's going to Costa Rica. And this is a friend who's always traveling places and telling you about where they're going. As if you give a shit, they included a link in the email to the hotel they're staying at in Costa Rica. Now, you're not doing anything related to hotels, travel, Costa Rica, or anything. You figure, it's probably not that nice a hotel. So you click on the link, and you're looking at the fucking hotel, and it's really fucking nice. And it's right next to a fucking mango plantation. And you're really into mangoes lately. You know, the guy at the fruit stand told you there's like 37 different kinds of mangoes. And you remember seeing on CNN.com, there's some headline about a mango tree disease in India, and the mango tree disease, and the 37 different kinds, and the hotel's mango plantation, all combined into a triangular shuriken of thought that stabs an impulsive spot in your brain. And you want to find more out about mangoes now. So you go to Google, type in mango, you get 347 million results on the word mango. You click on the first link. Now you're at a website that has more information about mangoes than you ever knew existed. The mango pit was used by the Aztecs as a fertility symbol. And mango skin can be peeled and then boiled into a medicinal tea that cures rectal bleeding. And there's a link on the site where you click it and you can hear how the word mango is pronounced in Zambia, which is... And then you're something catches in the middle of the site. Something catches your eye. So there's like a banner, some kind of animation, some kind of ad for a new whatever the fuck it is, and you're looking at it, I'd like to get another whatever the fuck it is. So you click on the link, and now you're at the website for the company that makes and sells whatever the fuck it is. And you're looking at whatever the fuck it is, and you can spin it around, you can see the cross-section and split it apart, and look at all the features and the benefits and everything, and you realize, you might be interested. You realize if you're going to get whatever the fuck it is, you've got to get whatever the fuck that is, too. So, boom, you go into ordering. Now you just got to order. You just got to decide how you want to ship, where you want to ship. You want it monogrammed, gift wrapped, what color, size, texture. And because you've never been to this website before, you have to create an account. So you have to create a username and then a password. Passwords need to be between 9 and 72 characters and must contain a number, letter, an umlaut, a diphthong, and either an exclamation mark or question mark or something else. So you click order, you click submit, boom, confirm, and then you get an email, and you're going to get 7 more emails, and every one of the emails is going to have links to Twitter and Flickr and Zitter and Blickr, and you can go and see more news about the product and find out, and then you're going to get an email that says your order for whatever the fuck it is and whatever the fuck that is has been placed, and then you're going to get another email that says your order was placed and now it's being processed, and then you're going to get another email that says your order was processed, now it's being packaged, and then you get an email that says your order was packaged and now it's being shipped, and there'll be a tracking number in there, so you can click on the tracking number and go to another website for DHL or USPS or UPS or FedEx or LMNOP. and you can go and see your order going through the system, and you can see your orders now. It's going down the conveyor belt, and it's going up the conveyor belt in the distribution center, and it's going around with all the other little packages and everything, and you can see this all on your computer, and you're following your order, and then you know it leaves the distribution center, and it's getting the 1218 out of Reno, sitting next to the fat guy who snores in seat 27B, and then you know your order's coming. Now it goes and lands, and it gets through baggage claim, and it goes through another distribution center, and then you can follow your order going down those conveyor belts, and another conveyor belts with all the other little packages, and you see your order, and then your order leaves that, and it gets on truck A6509, which is driven by Carmine D'Amico. Carmine is he's on his second marriage, and he has 2 kids, but things are going a lot better now. And Carmine's coming down the street, and you know your order is in the back of the truck. It's the second shelf from the bottom, 4/5 of the way in the back, and it's. Anyway, so all of that stuff there, I was just describing, you know, the hotel, and then the mangoes, and the tree disease, and then the link to the whatever the fuck it is, and the USPS, and the shipping, and then Carmine D'Amico, all of that, that's a user experience. It's all my fault, too. I got to fill the air. We have somebody else coming up here. Richard's going to come up. Thank you, Richard, thanks everybody for listening to my nonsense.
Okay, that was good comedy, huh? Okay, now we have Jason Candler. That was Leo Sachs. And Jason Candler is going to close us out here as we end the 18th annual LES Street Show.
It's still running.
It's still
running. It's still running. Thanks a lot.
16
Thanks for
years,
coming out.
and what do you get?
I disagree.